We welcome you. We're starting a little early. See if this works. Oh, is that going to stay on? It might for a while. There. There. Will you see what we see? Do you see what I see? Okay, let's get this party started. Do you see Akita? This is Shelby. Let's hope this works. We're starting a little early, but that's because we have to get started early. Come, sweets. Good girl. Okay, upsy daisy, upsy daisy. Oh my, oh dear. In you go. Oh, good girl. Oh, good girl. She's like, what the F? Chipman, what the hey? Hold on. Good. Thing is, we got to turn off this thing right before we get to the water pot, right? In case anyone's tuning in early. This is a very intensive job. So I didn't want to be playing around with stuff while we, Blanky. There. All right. Good. Shelby, the Akita. Do you see what I see? I can't see your comments if you are chatting with us. Welcome to the DogSpa. But, coffee. And I'm going to use up all my data plan on this one. But, hold on, sweets. I know. What the heck she says? Oh, my goodness. Okay, what we start out with, where's my brush? Yeah, you're smiling. Not for long. And then we're going to stop. We're going to stop our live stream. See? 9:15 if you can see it. We're going to stop our live stream at 9:25 because Mizzy Miz, who comes in at 10, she comes early all the time. I don't I think it would look a little silly if that door opened right there and my next client came in. So we're just going to give a little bit of a brush here. This is a flexible brush. It's what you should be trying to find for these big hairy doggies at home. Because when you go this way, it's actually pushing back on you. So helps you at home, people. You know what? Even their little ears need a little brushing. Because they get so fuzzy. This dog here had a father named Valor. They're show dog Akitas. And we're coming to you live from Vancouver Island, a little town outside Victoria called Brentwood Bay. I affectionately call it the Bee Bay. And yeah, Valor, I used to call him my boyfriend. He was so good looking. Anyway, what I like to do before we really make the fur fly is take some of this stuff out. Do you see this stuff? You know your dog's about to molt or is molting when that happens. Look at that. What? Okay, without trying to turn her, oh my goodness, I'm just going to try to do a little on this side. Because this is called the de-shed method. You know, a lot of people use those de-shed shampoos and conditioners, and like, that's cool, whatever you want to do. Personally, I don't use them because they have acids in them. They used to have really caustic stuff in them, like nitric acid, which anything caustic, I looked it up. It's like, in its use, it becomes reduced as well as what it's working on. So that's, I guess, the definition of caustic. So check your relationships, folks. And then, but nowadays what they use is acids, and they may friendly-wise on their ingredients label say, oh, we use omega-3, 6, and 9 acids. You know, it's acid. In a follow-up one, broadcast, I'll show you how to make a little de-shed shampoo or conditioner that's not quite as strong. You can control the concentration, and you can do it at home for pennies. You do it in your salon for pennies. You won't have to pay that higher price. But what they use is acids, alpha hydroxy acids, most times. I've seen years ago, before they started taking their stuff off the internet of ingredients lists, I used to see hydrochloric acid. Yeah, crazy, eh? Yeah, crazy. And it's like, why are my hands tingling as I'm doing my groom and while I'm bathing? Well, yeah, it's acid. All right. Okay, so we just did a quick little brushy brush. You can see all that in there, right? You guys can talk amongst yourselves if anybody's watching. Akita! Oh, fuzzy. Oh, oh, fuzzy. Okay. Thanks for joining me. Okay, Akita land. Normally, groomers have our hair up. I can't though today because my little hair clip would get in the way of my headband. My headband. Okay. It's gonna get loud. If you can still hear me screaming, that's cool. This is a high velocity dryer us groomers use. This de-shed method, whoa, we use it before when they're dry. Whoop. Thing has a nasty habit of popping off. Dude. We use it before on them when they're dry. And the trick is get the nozzle right down in there. Just blows that coat right out of there. Woohoo! So if you're just joining us, we're starting a bit early because we got to get this dog in the dryer. By the time my next client arrives, she comes early, so we're starting early. No rest for the wicked in dog grooming. I can't see what's being chatted if you're chatting, so go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. That's totally fine. Just be nice. Be nice. Look at that. See? See? Using these high velocity dryers. Oh. Woo. It ain't all glamour. That's for sure. But we can't afford to wait till 9:30 to start our broadcast. We gotta get crack-a-lackin'. I cover up their ear like that. Those that don't tolerate it well around their ears and that kind of stuff tend to do a little better if you cover their ears. Muffles the sound. This is one of the hardest drying areas too, behind the ears. That and feet. Behind the bum. I'd stop grooming if they didn't have these kinds of apparati. I don't know if you can still see our test from yesterday, folks, but I just did a test yesterday because I just downloaded the app. They were teasing us with the iPhone for a while, and got hair in my mouth. And finally, Android got, not finally, but happily, Android got their app up yesterday. I couldn't find a waterproof cover. I couldn't find a waterproof cover for my phone, so we're gonna have to stop this. That's why it's just a blowout. The blowout just before we start the waterworks. Dude, Shelby's like, oh my gosh, I've never received such treatment before. Oh, Shelby, yes you have. You've had litters of puppies, haven't you? And you've received the treatment, my dear. Oh, yeah. You a nasty groomer. Okay, we're gonna turn you around. Here's a trick. When you turn your biggie dogs, turn them towards the wall. Alrighty? Turn them towards the wall. Whoops. That's trauma reaction from when she shakes. I immediately just backed up because we get soaked, man. Oh, you're smiling, aren't you? I smile a lot. Here's more. Woo! Dude, if you can still hear me, we're good to go. Remember that show Contact? No, wait, no, that's not it. What's the one that Jodie Foster was in? And that good-looking fellow. And then she's in the capsule, and they're like, good to go, good to go. That's what Shelby's saying. Good to go. I'm good to go. We're good to go. And the whole thing falls apart. As what Marilyn Monroe said, things gotta fall apart. Maybe sometimes because better things are gonna come together. Okay? Can you identify with that, Shelby? Yeah. I can too, sweetness. There, look, your butt's done. So this week we've had books Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning at 9 a.m. 3 doggies like this from the same family. Shelby's like, what are you doing? Hold on there a minute, baby. Woo! Oh, whoa, look at that. Woo! I'm kind of rethinking that. I should have done them all the same day, but my wrist and my tendinitis can't handle it, baby. Then I'd have to only clean the salon once. What was I talking about? Oh, you like it. Look at you. Lean into it, sweetie. Just like a little bit of pain, right? All growth comes out of pain, baby. Lean it. We gotta lean into it just a little bit. That's right. I'm screaming because I don't know how much you can really hear me over the sound of the blower. 9:25, and we got some early arrivers onto the scene. Welcome to Vancouver Island. You know what? I got a new branding slogan for Vancouver Island. It's called Vancouver Island. We bring you the world. I was trying to think about it. We got all the best food. We even have emus. Really? Yeah, emus, honey. Which is in our emu oil, pasta creme. We're gonna use that on our pads. It's our own formulation. So we bring you the world. We got all the best eats and all that kind of stuff. Racing. The only thing I can think of that we don't have, which is kind of scarce in Canada anyways, is a desert. I don't think we got a desert. We don't have any desert on Vancouver Island. We can show you a picture of a desert, though. We still got 40 degrees Celsius days. I got hair. It's like you're talking too much talk, and not enough rock. Okay. We could be talking to ourselves, Shelby. That's pretty normal. Yeah, I know. So we can't do this all day, right? So if you're tuning in, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. You come into the world of the groomer. All right, what was Daddy saying that you're going to be a harder job than Nikki was yesterday? Nikki was harder. You're coat's coming out so easy. Look at that. Look at that. Woo! Trick is you don't know what a coat's going to be like before you kind of get in there and go, right? So you have no time to waste. No time to waste with grooming. Every moment counts. You can be doing something in every moment. For efficiency, you do it. Mama and Papa late, you keep grooming. You get that other doggy out and you start doing something with it. Either drying it or whatever, right? They say you can't buy time. We buy time every day. Groom her hair? Don't care. Time check. It's almost 9:30. Okay, we're going to turn that off for a sec. This is all we've done. Look at that. Crazy. Is this thing on? Take a look here. Woo. We're not sure. We're not sure if it's on. Stop broadcast. We're starting it. We're starting the broadcast. We don't know if it's on or not. Build it, they will come. Start broadcasting, they will come. I don't know. I don't know. Look at that. Look at that, Shelby. Craziness. So one song. Working 9 to 5. Me. Well, there wasn't as much, was there? Wasn't quite as much. Well, here we are, 30 seconds off the 9:30 mark, and we pretty much got you all the fuzz all out of you. It's going to be an easy day, sweetie, compared to yesterday. I thought it was going to be harder. Oh, Shelby, I love you. I love you, Shelby. Oh, you're in Akita. Yeah. Are you in stealth mode? What? Are you in stealth mode? A little bit. You know what, sweetie? What? You spend half your life in stealth mode, haven't you? You know what, Shelby? When someone hits upon the truth, it hurts, baby. It hurts. Yes, my sweet, you've lived half your life in stealth mode. Staying under the radar. Pretending to be small. Look at me. I couldn't even be small if I tried. When I walk down that main street in Brentwood, they notice. Hard heaven, they notice. Even these little tools, see? It's like a coat king. 9:30. If you're joining in, thanks for joining in. We got an Akita. She's a show dog. I used to groom her father. Aw, you remember your papa? I remember him. Stealth mode, eh? We're done living in stealth mode, baby. All right. So here's some more fuzzy fuzz. There's more fuzzy fuzz. Look at all that stuff. Oh my goodness. There's more. There's more. Here's more way over here. 6 feet away. There's more. Here's more. We're always working on more. Okay. Here's more. All right. 10 minutes of fun. Okay, so we're going to do just a little bit more of a blast off here. There's the salon. There's my Dusty. Okay, do a little bit more here. That's what we do first off. Pretty much got a whole bunch out on you, sweetie. We're going to turn you around now. Remember groomer trip? Groomer tip. When you're turning biggie dogs in the tub, turn them towards the wall. That way they can't jump out on you. Right? Yeah. You've lived your whole life under the radar, sweetie. Trying to stay small, trying to pretend you're small. We're totally sucking up our data plan time. Oh well. These are the famous high velocity dryers, or blasters, what we call them. Blasters. Was that a reference to something? Could be! Could be! Alright. We're on the rock and roll highway now, sweetie. Welcome to our world. Here's Akita. Her name is Shelby. She was a show dog. La 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 la. Go pack the band. Alright. So that should do it. And what we're going to do with this chickie poo-poo, just before heading into our water mode. Shelby's like, is that what you're calling it now these days? Water mode. I like to blow all stuff to the front. This is just all from her, all this fuzz, just from her blowout. This is prior to getting her wet. So, and then I'm just going to talk you through it. So we did a quick little brush over. Well, the hope was to reduce the amount of hair on the flying around. And then we used our blaster to get it right in there. And high volume. And then we do that both sides. It gets all this fine fuzzy stuff out. And then you bathe them. When you bathe them, make sure she's sudsed up, right? As the shampoo's on, use the high velocity dryer again. And with the shampoo on, high velocity both sides. And then rinse. Put your conditioner on. Third, put your conditioner on. Both sides. Use your high velocity dryer again. Shh. Blast off more hair. So you got hair off first with the brushing initially, then with the first blast out, second blast out with the shampoo on, third blast out with your conditioner on. Rinse fully, both sides. Then your final blast off is just to reduce all of the final extra hair and the fine fuzzies and to get your excess water off. And then they go into their little box to dry. Right? Right, Akita? Oh, Shelby. Give me a kiss. I love you so. Okay, is our 10 minutes up? No, we got 5 more minutes. I guess we're gonna have to start this party trick. Here's your shampoo. The only thing is I don't want my cell phone to get all wet. Oh well, sacrifices must be made. And here, just as she's gonna get wet, I'm gonna get her little toes wet for a sec. Oh my goodness, oh my dear. Oh yes, because while they're wet, it's the best time to put on your pasta creme. This is our newest, it's coconut. But we have the tins and we have the sticks too in emu oil. So we'll do a little bit from our tin here. Oh. Papa, please. Thank you. Just going to put a little dab while it's wet because it absorbs the moisture. It'll help seal in that moisture that she's getting. Just one more. There we go. Just a little bit. There we go. What happened to our... Hey, we're missing something here. Oh, there it is. Anything can happen. Okay, so we got that. Tin. This is the stick. Hold on, Papa, please. Brrr. See? Now that stuff's going to absorb into your pants. Stay. That's the Akita. That's the Akita in you. Thanks, sweetie. Okay. let's get her wet. And we will continue on. The trick is, as in all things in life, when you're scared, don't act like you're scared. Otherwise, they're going to take advantage of you, right? You just got to smile through it. Thanks for joining us, peeps. I really got to get going on this. You can see the broadcast again. I'm going to leave it up. Shelby thanks you too. She's like, thanks for watching. Check with us later. We're having more great times. Oh, we got a viewer. Maybe I should stay on. Yeah. I can't see your guys' chat thing, eh? So I'm just going to keep it on for a bit. We're going to get this thing wet. And, yeah. Okay, just a minute. My phone might cut out because it might get a little bit soaking. Did that once on a sailboat. Just destroyed it. Okay, we did the blaster. Now we're going to do the water. This is where we're going to choke up a bit, make it a little shorter. See these little things? You can make your thing longer if you want, or shorter. Okay, now we're going to start on one side. Okay, this is going to get a little bit crazy. Okay. Woohoo! Party on, dudes. We don't know if you're still joining us, but thanks if you are. We got one viewer. Use the headband method. As a Mi'kmaq woman living on the West Coast, when I put this thing on yesterday, I bought it at Cantire. You know, whoa! Oh, I felt strangely familiar, and it was like home, putting a headband on. So that's cool. I'm seriously probably going to have to turn this off soon, but we said 10 to 12 minutes. We will push on. We will keep it on until 10 minutes. Oh, no! Oh, Shelby! See? That's why we put the towel down. It's the D-shed method. Brush once, pop in tub, blast off both sides. This is the third step when you get them all shampooed. And then I put on an extra from a bottle. This really, really works though. Just, I like to get it sudsed up. And then the sudsed up, I don't know, that water might have been all over my camera, but maybe you guys can still see. I don't know, and I can't see your comments. So talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. If you're groomers, you just help each other out, okay? Time check. We always got a time check. Yesterday, the doggy that came in there, 3 dogs, all from the same family. And to help out my hands and my own tendinitis, I said, bring 1 a day at 9 a.m. for 3 days in a row. Can you see the salon? What I do is I blow all the stuff to the front. And, yeah. So there. She's like, I knew your father. What was I talking about? I don't know. She's like, Shelby. She's like, half the time I don't know what the heck you're talking about. It's okay, Shelby. We share our time together, you know, twice a year maybe. Oh, here comes another one. Okay. I gotta save the phone. Okay, there's that. This is for the D-shed method. Oh, putting a little more shampoo on this side. Just because I like the sudsing it up a little bit before I HV again. Or blaster. Blaster. That's a Star Wars reference, by the way. It's your blasters. Okay, just a moment, please. You can shake if you want. You gonna shake? She's getting ready. It's like a sneeze. Oh! Put the towel up. We put the hammer down. We put the hammer down. We got 1 viewer. Welcome. Tell your friends. Here it is again. So with the shampoo on, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but with the shampoo on, we blast again. We must blast again. You know, grooming is really fun, but we can get high time pressured, and there's high time pressure. We're always looking at that clock. Technically, it's 12 minutes into our broadcast. The next dog always comes early. But, thanks for joining us. Yesterday's doggy was fuzzier. Right, Shelby? Your mama? That's okay. We like our week to get easier, right? Just like our days. As the day progresses, easier. Okay. And then we do it again on the other side. Remember? Then we rinse. Then we condition. We conditioner on. High velocity dryer. It takes out all this stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Crazy. And then do your final rinse. High velocity again. Put them in the kettle to dry. Thanks for joining us. I put on the pasta creme again on her, but I think she'd growl at me again. Woo! Okay, we got a pitter patter. Let's get at her. Thank you so much for joining. I really want to say thanks. You are our one. So, you're our lobster. So I will hopefully see you sometime soon. Check out our Instagram because I'll put up a little notice when we're going to do a little live broadcast. We got one more Akita coming tomorrow. We got some nice response today. We'll do her tomorrow. Her name is, see, first was Nikki. This is Shelby. Nikki, Shelby, Keiko. It's Keiko tomorrow. Okay, ciao for now. Thanks a lot, peeps. Taking off the headband. Ow! Shelby says bye. Check with us later. We're having more great times. Stop broadcast.